Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Carol. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This is you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'm glad to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It's a good idea to have your help when you're on Lady Noble's channel. You really want to see what's up. All are welcome on this channel. Your contributions are highly appreciated. Today we're talking to the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, your sun, moon, and rising, and placement in your chart. Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius, that's fire energy. What is the Sagittarius this month? The highest good of this month. What is the Sagittarius this month? 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're starting off with a dominion, Sagittarius. So you could be uh, part of some kind of tradition or organization. Someone could be choosing you to be a leader. Someone could be trusting you. You could have been chosen. Here in X marks the spot as well. So you could have been chosen. Possibly you're connected, Sagittarius, to some kind of group or organization. Okay. This could be a car club. This could be anything. Okay. Some kind of group or organization. But you have been chosen to be a leader. You have been chosen possibly to teach some kind of class, give some kind of training. You are and have been considered to be top ranking in this group or this organization. Okay. This could be on a job as well, Sagittarius. But you have been chosen to be a leader. You also have been chosen to withhold a lot of responsibilities, over possibly you could be chosen to be the treasurer. You could also be chosen to make particular decisions. If anything was to arrive, like if someone was to have some kind of conflict of interest, or maybe one of the members were unsatisfied with something that occurred, you would be the go-to person. So this organization or this group is very powerful, extremely affiliated, Spirit is saying. Okay. This group or this organization could be something that is connected throughout your family. Okay, so maybe you're a part of it. You could also have an uncle or aunt before you, prior to you, who was or has been part of this group or organization as well. But the position and the ranking that you have been chosen for is extremely high and extremely powerful. You have earned it. You've worked hard to get to this spot, to get to this level. You could also be someone who has a career, a successful career that requires a lot of your time. Okay. You could work in a corporate setting. Okay. You could deal with the public. Okay. You could have a lot of clients, a lot of interaction with the public. Okay. You're someone who, okay, I'm hearing fine clothing, fine, dress well, dress well. Okay, so yeah, you could be someone who loves to dress well, a lot of fine clothing. Um, your job could require you to dress a particular way, as well as this organization. This organization is not something easy for everyone to get into. You must have a particular stature of life, a particular, okay, how can I say this? This organization or this group is, is involves people who are financially wealthy or comfortable. Okay, that's the message. Okay, people who are heavily affiliated, extremely connected. Okay, the next card we have here, I have the Panther. Okay, the Queen of Swords, and so you could be in heavy contemplation about how you're going to balance. You're very happy and excited, Sagittarius, to be chosen for this position, to this organization or this group. But you could be trying to figure out how you're going to balance your career and this organization. I don't see you resigning from your job. You're very happy with your career. You're very successful. It pays extremely well. I'm hearing six figures, extremely well. In this group that you are connected to, these group members are people who are wealthy or well off, or could be heiress, or yes, very wealthy, rich people. Okay, and so I see you trying to figure out a way to meet the demands and the requirements of both. Okay, maybe you're making out some kind of schedule. Okay, but I don't see you giving up either way. You're someone who works hard. You're very dedicated. That's why you were chosen for this position. That's why you're successful in your job as well. The crown that you wear is one that is earned. Okay, you've earned your right of passage. It's not like anyone has given you anything or has done anything, crooked or illegal. But you were chosen, like I said, because you've earned this position. You're very hardworking. You could also be someone who has perfect attendance. You don't believe in calling off work. Okay, you could have received awards and accolades for this. Okay, with this responsibility to this group or organization, this also could be a group who requires, for you to be in partnership, either married or maybe planning to be married. Okay, as I hold the Lovers card here, this organization has a lot of status requirements when it comes to lifestyle. Image does matter, reputation does matter. This is real different, collectors, but this is the message. Image does matter, reputation does matter, what you look like does matter, what you drive does matter. Okay. The next card we have, wow, abundance. Look at that. Look at that abundance. Look at that, collective. As I'm speaking about status and wealthy people, abundance. And so you being part of this organization is going to increase what you already have. You're already very financially successful and comfortable. Could be wealthy, assumed to be rich as well. But it's going to increase your status. It's going to increase what you already have. Someone could be promoted on their job. You may be asked to become CEO. So this read here is clearly the energy of someone who has someone who is a well-traveled, a scholar in their profession. You are a scholar in your profession. You could be someone who has a PhD. You have several degrees. You could also be someone who graduated with high honors. Now I'm hearing full ride scholarship. You were a very exceptional student. This position that you are in, Sagittarius, everyone always knew that you would make it, from your family to your friends, because you were always dedicated. The dedication that is here, the focus that is in here, you've always been this way your entire life, even in grade school. Never missing a day of work, never missing a day of school, turning in your assignments, carrying maybe a 4.0 or higher GPA, just not missing a beat, just not missing a beat. Even your family knew that you would be the one to make it. They knew that you would be the one to withhold the abundance, the prosperity, the success. Okay. You could also have possibly, but I don't see this being a big problem, but I do pick up on maybe your spouse or your soon-to-be husband or wife maybe having a conversation with you about you spending so much time with the organization and your job, and you're spending less time at home. And so now it looks like you will be trying to balance the three, your personal life, your career as well as this position of leadership that you have been chosen for. You are concerned with your career, interfering with your love life. You love your job, you love your husband, but you also love this group or this organization. You have a passion for it. I'm hearing it's in your bloodline. This is tradition. This is something that I guess every other one person out of every other generation joins this group or organization. And if something about the position, I'm hearing chairman, you could be chairman or CEO. You have a lot of high quality, high end responsibility, lots of demands, lots of requirements are expected of you. But you're the right one for the job. You could be someone who loves a good challenge. You love the game of life. You love a good challenge. You're the type, you don't run away. This kind of energy turns you up. It inspires you. Okay, so you could be someone who works well under chaos. There are people who work wonderful under chaotic energy. There are people who work wonderful when they're stressed out. It inspires them, it motivates them, it pushes them. So that could be one of your gifts. You know how to work out of chaotic energy when things are stressful or when people are requiring much of you. You could be someone who loves it. You're like, okay, bring it, no problem. No problem, like filing your nails, like, no problem, sure. You know, have it on my desk at 7 a.m. You're like, sure, anything else? So you could be someone who just works well under pressure. And Spirit is saying that is a gift of yours. And then I'm hearing you're the right candidate. So this situation is not something that is going to overwhelm or stress or tear your marriage apart or make you resign from your job. I actually see you finding the balance, between all three situations, the responsibility of the leadership you've been chosen for, your career as well as your love life. I see you prospering and being abundant in all three areas. Okay? You will find a resolution. You're going to come to a truce, within yourself of how to make sure you're able to delegate, your affairs in this matter. Okay? Whether it's at home personally or it's in your career or socially throughout this organization. I do see you actually holding it down. So that's what this is. You're someone who works well under pressure. In collective, there are people who are like this. They work well under pressure. They don't bend, they don't fold, they don't run. Okay? They love a good challenge. And I actually see somebody filing their nails and chewing their gum like, anything else? Sure, sure. Oh boy. There's 24 hours in a day, okay? You would find a way, you're the type, you will find a way to add an extra 4 hours to the 24 and still get up the next day and hit the block running, okay? That kind of energy. What else collective needs to know about this gift of knowing how to work under pressure? That much. That much. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Spirit is saying if you feel that anything is a burden for you to feel free to express that it is overwhelming for you. Okay. Though you are powerful and you are someone who knows how to work under pressure, Sagittarius Spirit is saying if there's something overwhelming you, feel free to express, the need or the requirement for adjustments. Okay. And the next card we have here is the Star card. At this time, you are the star, you are the center of attention. This is energy that you are accustomed to. You are on the right path. I'm not picking up on any nefarious or negative energy here. So, Spirit is saying that you are on the right path, but make sure you're doing everything within balance. Being honest with yourself if you are overwhelmed, taking a break when required, because in order to maintain the balance in any chaotic situation or stressful situation, you have to make sure that you are pouring into yourself. You know, drinking your water, getting your sleep, eating right, those kind of things. Okay. And Spirit is saying your ship has already sailed in. And it is okay if you do choose or desire, Sagittarius, to change your mind about anything. You are successful. You have been successful your entire life. And so if you choose or you feel a need to cut back on anything, you do not have to feel, guilty or feel socially obligated to overwhelm yourself. So it's okay to make a change. It's okay to change your mind. Yes, you're known for having the reputation of working, excellent under stress or under pressure. But it's okay to change that if you choose to do so. And the final card we have here is the anchor here. So Spirit is saying back to balance. Make sure that you're staying grounded. Make sure that you're taking care of your well-being throughout your life. No matter what kind of job that you're working, no matter what kind of organization you're connected to, or whether you're single or not, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Stay grounded and stay anchored. Stay balanced. Okay. So this concludes the read for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Later.